What is the best position in the NFL? Is it the quarterback? Wide receiver? Offensive lineman? Kicker? This is a question I've been asking myself for a while now, and I've decided to put it to the test. 16 teams divided by every position in the NFL, going head to head in a winner-take-all tournament. Who will win? Let's find out.
Today's matchup is a battle between the so-called best athletes in the NFL, the wide receivers, versus the men who are tasked with guarding them, the cornerbacks. This should be our most intense matchup yet. Let's see who takes this one. Before we get into the game, I'm just going to show you guys some key highlights for both teams. The cornerbacks have a pretty good team. They're fast, they have a good defense, they can catch, so they can do a lot of things on offense as well. They have Nick Marshall as their starting quarterback, who played quarterback in college at Auburn University, and he comes in at a 61 overall, very impressive. And for the wide receivers, the former Ohio State quarterback Braxton Miller is their starting quarterback at 64 overall. They have probably the best kicker in this series besides the kickers and punters, obviously, Wes Welker, who has random kicking stats. Well, I guess they're not random. I did my research and I looked up his stats over his entire career. He kicked a 30-yard field goal in-game and made 2 extra points for the team. I mean, this is crazy. Wide receiver. So, what a massive asset with Wes Welker, guys. Keep an eye on him. Okay, guys, the cornerbacks are on the Seahawks and the wide receivers are on the Cardinals. I'm excited for this matchup. Let's get down to the field. I gotta say, these teams look very impressive. They got good quarterbacks, Braxton Miller and Nick Marshall. They're both over 60 overall, very capable of leading their teams to victory. Whoever wins this game, I think might land a spot in the championship game, honestly. I mean, this is like the perfect matchup we want to see. Both of these teams have insane speed. The wide receivers, oh my god, it's dirty. They can snag anything. The cornerbacks, locked down all over the place. I honestly don't know who's going to win this football game. I'm very excited to see how it plays out. There you see Wes Welker, probably going to be a huge highlight for the wide receivers. The random kicking stats and such. Let's do this thing, baby. Man, this game's kicked off. Here's a look at your offensive line for the quarterbacks. I mean, look at them. They're all nasty. They got some major speed. You got Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson at wide receiver. This team is dirty. I played around with them in practice, and they're fun as shit. Another pass play on second down. Oh, and he's sacked. Doug Baldwin coming in off the edge. That's going to bring up a long third down. Play action on third and long. Nick Marshall chucking it deep. It's intercepted. Devin Hester, the veteran, making a return with the pick. He's sniping him, though. Here comes Braxton Miller, the starting quarterback. Third and long for the wide receivers. He completes a pass. Odell Beckham Jr. on the outside. I'm telling you, man, this wide receiver team can snag anything. Braxton Miller, another pass. This one to Julio Jones. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Holy crap. Man, this is easily the best offense I've seen so far in the tournament. It's another pass. First down, he throws it deep, and that's going to be a touchdown just like that. What a pass. What a catch. Wide receivers on the board first. Odell Beckham Jr. whipping it up. 6-0. There's Wes Welker on for the extra point. Straight through the uprights. My goodness, this team looks impressive as fuck. Just to let you guys know, these rosters will be released at some point. Check back in about 2 or 3 weeks. I should have them done. I have 6 more teams to go. But I mean, looking at this wide receiver team, it's a lot of fun to play with. I mess around with them in practice. I will let you guys know when I release them. So stay tuned for that. Oh my god, what happened to his ankle? What the fuck was that? Alshon Jeffrey on the defense right there. Nick Marshall looking for a man. He's brought down again. Doug Baldwin with his 2nd sack of the day. I mean, it is baffling how good this wide receiver team looks right now. Here goes the punt. Oh, not allowing him to catch the football. That's going to be a penalty. Fair catch interference on Chris Harris Jr. Huge mistake. That's going to be 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line for the wide receivers. Man, what a shitty punt. Antonio Brown, he gets room. That's a touchdown on the first play of the drive. It is 13-0. Wide receivers just completely exploding this game wide open. I didn't expect this kind of outcome. Holy crap. Wes Welker again on the money. They still have not gotten a first down yet. They've got to do something right here or this game's going to get out of hand. And Richard Sherman up the middle of the field. They get their first down of the day. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going. They hand it off. He's got room. He jukes a man out. That's another first down. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie on the carry. What a bullet! What the hell was that? That had to be some sort of glitch. But he completes it to Richard Sherman nonetheless. Holy shit. What was that? That was coming in at like 300 miles an hour. How did he have the hands to catch that? What the... Madden, what? Explain that to me. There's no way any human being could possibly throw it that hard. Oh my god. First and goal for the cornerbacks. Man, I'm excited for this game. There's actually some offensive tension on both sides of the ball. It's not a blowout. It's not just like asshattery on the field. It's actually like good complete passes. I mean, this is like the first time I've ever seen this in this series. It's pretty fun to watch. It's a screen pass. And that's a touchdown. Cromartie getting in the end zone off the screen pass from Nick Marshall. And they start to claw their way back. It is 14-6. Not too much hope on the extra point though. Nope, not at all. It's intercepted. Vontae Davis snagging on him. They get their first stop against the wide receivers. That is huge for the cornerbacks. This could shift the momentum in their favor. Intercepted after one play. They give it right back to the wide receivers. Julian Edelman on the pick right there. What a horrible pass. Overthrowing his man. Can they take a shot right before halftime? He finds Julio Jones. Got 20 seconds left there on the 43-yard line. He chucks it deep. He finds Odell Beckham Jr. They're in kicking range now. That is game-changing right there, folks. Miller finds another man. Julio Jones. They got a timeout down with 3 seconds to go. Welker on for the field goal attempt. He got it. 17-6 is your score at halftime. What a great half for the wide receivers. They've got an 11-point lead. Here's a pass to start out the second half. He finds Fitzgerald. Third and long. Can Miller find a man? He chucks it way downtown, but it falls out of bounds. That's a big defensive stop for the cornerbacks. Wes Welker on to punt. Oh my goodness, what a freaking punt. They down it at the 2-yard line. Wes Welker. What the fuck? Why are you a wide receiver? You should have been a kicker and punter your entire life. Straight fucking legend, I tell you. This is ridiculous, man. This team is good on every single position. And they're all wide receivers. It is crazy. Third and long. Nick Marshall. He's not going to have enough for the first down. It's an option. He's not going to get the first down. Huge stop on fourth down. Wide receivers are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
A few moments later.
So the wide receiver's not able to get anything going on that drive. They're going to bring on the kicking unit here. Once again, Wes Welker is on the money. Right now, Wes Welker himself has more points than the entire cornerback team. 2 field goals, 2 extra points. I mean, he even had a punt down inside the 5-yard line. Like, this man is looking like a fucking legend. 2.5 minutes to go. They're down by 2 scores. The quarterbacks have to score on this drive if they want to have any hope of winning this football game. They get the first down. Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman, one of the standout players for the cornerbacks in this game. His team's not doing much to help him, though. Another complete pass to Sherman. Sherman is playing like a legend right now. Sherman with 83 receiving yards at the moment. Quarterbacks are driving. He's rolling out. Nick Marshall's going to scramble out. He's got enough for the first down. Oh, not able to find his man in the middle of the field. Cornerbacks are fighting right here. They've got about a minute left to go in the game. This is their last chance to score. 4th and 8. Marshall surveying the field. He cannot complete it to Richard Sherman. That might be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. He had a man open in the end zone, but he couldn't find him. Very impressive performance from the wide receivers. They take this one 20-6 against the cornerbacks. Braxton Miller, huge day for him. Disappointing performance from Nick Marshall. MVP, in my opinion, has to be Wes Welker. 8 total points, 2 field goals, 2 extra points, a punt down inside the 5. I mean, that's impressive. He's a freaking wide receiver. Like, what a performance from the wide receivers, ladies and gentlemen. They take this one 20-6. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Our next matchup in the series is the defensive tackles versus the centers. A unique matchup for sure. Offensive line versus defensive line. Stay tuned for that one. You're all legends in my book. I'm Drew Morris, Big Ol' Drewski, not the expert, and I'm signing out. Peace.